Today's episode brought to you by things and stuff, because fuck it, I don't know. Really? You decided to put my face on this. Hi guys, it's Eclair, your trans girl gamer, coming to you loud and proud today from my fortified bunker in the middle of the Sandusky hellhole. Yeah, fuck it. You know, initially today I was going to make a video about the hypocrisy of people during, right after the time when celebrities have died, but I'm not going to do that. Because I started into it, I went about 2 minutes into it, and I ended up just losing all sort of motivation. So today we are going, I am going to talk about depression, and, well, more specifically, my sort of brand of depression, I guess would be the proper term for it. The things that, like, everyone seems to think that, like, depression is just, oh, well, you're sad. No, it's not about sad. At least not for me. For me, it's more along the lines of you feel defeated as opposed to being just sad. It's waking up and not wanting to be awake, not to the point where, I could use, another half hour of sleep, but, why do I keep waking up anymore? And, honestly, it's always been like that for me. And the ironic thing about that is when I go into a down, I actively seek out the seclusion of being alone. I think mainly because I end up feeling like, I end up feeling like I'm just bothering people. I don't really bother people all that much. Some of the things, like, and people's like, well, avoid things that trigger you. And as much as I hate that terminology, especially now with, like, the Tumblrina cloud, I don't know what it is. Like, it can be anything. I've sat during, like, one of the things that I enjoy most is cosplaying and going to anime conventions. And I've been cosplaying in the middle of an anime convention, having a great time, and then boom, suddenly I'm in a down. And it's not something that, happened or that didn't happen. It just did happen. That doesn't seem like it doesn't, it's not something in the environment that happened or anything like that. It's just an event that happens, like, I don't know, I can't think of anything else to compare it to. Like, it would be like a random pain. Like, you ever walk around and get, like, a random pain that shoots up from your leg or something like that? It's kind of like that, but emotionally, if that makes any bit of sense. And then, you get people that stand around and they're like, oh, well, have you ever tried not being sad? Oh my fucking god, really? Is it that fucking easy? Just, I'm not sad. Suddenly my life is fucking fixed. No, it's not. Or people that, like, decide that they're gonna rub your nose in it or whatever, I guess, is the term for it. Like, oh, there's people that have it worse. Okay, so, next time you feel good about something, I'm gonna, tell you, well, there's people that are doing better than you, so how can you possibly feel good? How can you possibly feel that you are, in a positive situation when there are people out in the world that are doing better than you? I think initially, like today, well, I don't know what initially set me off, but uh, I know that I was playing Surgeon Simulator for a little bit, and well, a little bit. It was about an hour. I was recording, and I couldn't do anything. Like I couldn't do anything right. So I just kind of rage quit and ended up sitting and crying for about 10 minutes, and then I redid my makeup and decided to do a video about depression. And everyone deals with depression differently. You gotta kind of find what works for you. Sometimes with me, it's just sitting in silence and reading comic books or what graphic novels, manga, what have you. Watching. Sometimes, in fact, most of the time, it's just something I have to just patiently ride out. I have to wait. It's like a storm outside. There's nothing you're gonna do that stops it. So you might as well just sit tight because there's nothing you can do about it. And that's kind of how my downs uh, are. That's kind of a genetic thing. It's not. I don't fucking want to get depressed. If I could not be depressed, whatever. Fuck it. I don't care. I'd like to not get downs. People are like, oh, well, everyone gets sad sometimes. This is true, but mine just happens randomly. There's a difference between you know, being sad because your dog died or because you didn't get the promotion or whatever. And then there's, you know, just out of nowhere deciding that fuck it, I don't want to even exist. And it's not that, you honestly have any plans of doing anything about that, but that thought, it can always be there. It can just pop up at any random point in time that, hey, my life is kind of meaningless. And honestly, in the grand scheme of things, humanity will probably cease to exist before, even a single galactic year. So I don't even see, but I don't know. And I feel like I feel like I owe the people on my subscriber list a reason why my videos can get so sparse sometimes is that sometimes I'll hit a down and I'll stay there for a week, 2, 3 weeks at a time, and I just don't want to do anything. I can't. I mean, it's not so bad where I can't get up and go to work, but I don't want to. I know I have to. I don't know, but I just thought I owed you guys an explanation as to why my videos get sparse sometimes. So, I know there wasn't much there to like, but thumbs up can always help. Remember, every view counts. I'm trying to save up for things, uh, things that'll help my voice and all those other things, so I can at least feel a little bit better about myself. Thanks for watching. If you watched this far, it's just every time I get this far in a video, I'm just like, well, no one's watching, so I could pretty much say anything. I could do, backflips, and no one would know. But anyway, thanks for tuning in, and don't forget to all the stuff that is at the end of every YouTube video, and subscribe, do all the happy fucking nonsense, and I'll catch you all later.
Honestly, I'm tired of being disrespected. I feel that I deserve some basic human decency, like people using my correct name and fucking pronouns.
The positive thing is the mail still gets through. See, I got my this month's arcade block. Now I have no idea what was inside because we missed Maze.
Hello, hello, hello. Can anybody hear me?